What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. In the last episode, we got a whole bunch of evidence, listened to a whole bunch of people's testimonies about this case that's a lot more confusing than the last one, that's for sure. It seems like Fukawa is the person who has a dissociative personality disorder that would be Genocider Sho, but at the same time, when you look at the crucifixion and all that, and the fact that a huge dumbbell was used as the method of killing Fujisaki, I just can't see Fukawa doing that. So it's a little unclear, but regardless, we're gonna hop into this episode. Sorry about last week's episode. I was doing a med school interview, so I couldn't actually record and didn't have the time, so just took the week off. Not a big deal. That might happen every now and then. I'll try to communicate that to you guys in advance. So who haven't we talked to yet? I don't know if we've talked to Ishimaru yet, and he's usually just chilling right outside the shop. But regardless, other big announcement. I'm actually going to be getting the game on Steam, so you guys have that to look forward to. Hopefully the quality of the graphics, you know, the fluidity of the game, there won't be as much like slowdown or anything like that. Oh, that's interesting. Nothing too crazy from Ishimaru, but yeah, hopefully that improves the quality of the game. There won't be as much slowdown on like higher floors. That was something that was brought to my attention. And okay, I don't know if we've talked to Hagakure yet, but we'll talk to him regardless. And yeah, I do know that there are some differences, whereas like the Super Duper whole thing is going to be replaced by Ultimate, and some of the titles like Genocider Sho becomes like Genocider Jack or whatnot. I will still be doing Japanese voice acting because I really appreciate the voice acting. And yeah, I want to try and keep it as consistent as this as possible. I'm going to get through Trial 2, and after that, I will switch over to Steam. Version of Danganronpa. I'll actually be playing through it with my girlfriend, who really wants to play the game. But I said I can't really, you know, like, it'd be kind of weird if we were playing together as like the Let's Play was going on, you know. See, look at all this slowdown. Hopefully this doesn't happen with the Steam version. But yeah, after class trial 2, oh, that was the door I need to go into. We'll switch over. So that should be pretty soon. Hopefully we get through this week's episode, and that gives me some time to get through the game, or back to where I am. Really cool. I can also pick up on like some other things. I'll try and keep everything consistent too. Oh, that's right. I was looking at the genocide. I was gonna look at the Genocider Sho files again to see if I can compare the crucifixion to the MO and see if the nails are part of it. But I think it was like over here-ish maybe. I'll take another look at the Genocider Sho case file. It was definitely in here, but apparently it's not anymore. Did someone take it? The only person who could have done that is Togami. Nobody else knew about it. Oh, I also hope that if in the English version they refer to them by their last names. That would be really annoying if they did like the first names, because I like that they showed the characters by their last names, because it's like very Japanese. And what's going on? Won't turn on. It's not plugged in. The cord is too short to reach the power outlet. I seem to recall Togami using this lamp from this position. Oh, because I mean. Oh, this wasn't already obvious? It wasn't obvious that the extension cord that was in here is the one that's being used to hang up Fujisaki? Okay. Alright, well, regardless. Oh, I guess that's ammo. And apparently that's all the ammo we need. So, here we go. I will mention that there was one thing that was spoiled about this class trial, so I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, and I'll mention that when time comes, but let's get the show on the road. It's time for the class trial. Hype, hype, hype. The first class trial was so much fun. I cannot wait for this one. So cute. Yet so diabolical. Here it is. The red door. Another trial of life and death. Here we go. Also, again, I appreciate all you guys' tips. Seems you guys like when I mention the comments, so sometime when I get time to edit all of those in, I'll do that for you guys and highlight some of my favorite comments from the past couple weeks. Let's see, do we have every... Hey, we're short one. Who's missing? Fukawa still hasn't shown. Who's Fukawa? What? You don't remember? Just Josh it. I never forget. Okay, Monokuma, please. Besides, she's got a vital role to play in this class trial. I'm gonna go bring her down, even if I have to do it by force. Back in a flash. Huh. Did he hint that like she's involved in the case somehow? True to his word, Monokuma returned with Fukuoka in tow just a few minutes later. Yikes, she is still crazy. Said I didn't want to. Why did you? I have to go and drag me here against my will. Oh my goodness. She looks intense, to say the least. That makes everyone. Good, you guys, hurry up and head on down to the courtroom. I'll go on ahead and meet you there. Alright. It's time to unmask Chihiro Fujisaki's murderer. Fujisaki. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was kind, gentle, and frail. Not the kind of girl anyone could resent. And yet, someone killed her. And the person who did it is in this room. Somewhere in this room. Man, I'm trying to figure out who might have done it. I really don't know. The whole, like, switching things between the men's and the women's workout room is pretty interesting. You know, the poster, the dumbbell, the stain on the floor. And the use of the extension cord from the library to hang up, like, the crucifixion. It was clearly someone who knew about Genocide or Show, but also didn't know about the typical, like, markings, I guess. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to say. Well, let's see what everyone else has to say. On the count of 3, we do this, dude. How about you, Sakura? Let's bring to light the name of the scoundrel who dare harm the meek. Ishimaru? I have the faintest idea who could have killed her. But I'm sure we'll manage somehow. Justice always prevails. Isn't that right, Protege, maybe? I guess. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that. That was a great scene. Let's go, shall we? So calm, collected, and cool as always. Cutie Giddy. Favorite character. What's got Fukuoka putting up so much of a fight? Yamada, what do you got to say? My darling Chihiro, for a resident of the three-dimensional world, you are rather impressive. Of course, being 3D, there was no way it could have ended anything but disappointment. Yamada, you cracked me up. I absolutely love that character. Fukuoka is behaving rather strangely, and I don't believe shock is an adequate explanation. That makes 2 of us that thinks that. With as many hints as I gave you, I'm expecting you to put on a darn good show in there. Alright, Togami, I mean, hey, weren't we leading your investigation for the most part? I never actually got around to doing any investigating. Her laugh is so cute. Like, so cute. That little hey, like, oh my gosh. Alright, Fukuoka, probably just gonna be grunts and all that. Called it. Well then, let's do this. Ikimashou! We have no choice, do we? No, we don't. Nodded my head slightly in response. Let out a long, heavy sigh and then, on shaky legs, stepped onto the elevator. My heart sped up with every step I took. Once everyone had boarded, this reminds me of my interview, the elevator began its descent, carrying with it the vortex of emotion and speculation that swirled around us. Oh, also, heads up guys, don't tell me how many trials there are. That can reveal mathematically how many deaths there are actually going to be, or how many people end up murdering, you know. The elevator clunked, rattling my eardrums painfully as it sunk deeper and deeper into the earth. The farther down it carried us, the greater my anxiety grew. But still, the elevator continued to sink farther and farther below the surface, until finally, ding, it came to an abrupt stop. And here we are. And there's Monokuma. What do you think of the new decor? Pretty exciting, huh? Makes it feel like a totally different room, right? Wait, what new decor? I don't really remember. It seems a lot more red and gold. I don't remember as much, or there was a lot more blue last time. How about none of the above? Just hurry up and get this started. Ooh, you've got spunk. I like that. Let's get this party started. Go find the seat with your name on it, you guys. Done this once before. Current rose on a trial for life and a judgment of death. Deception in life and treachery in death. Betrayal for life and betrayal for death. The riddles of life and the mystery of death. Justification for life and rationalization of death. Faith in life and trust in death. The class trial to live or the class trial to die. So dramatic. God, this game is great. Okay, so Electro ID. We'll take a look at this. We can review our ammunition, I guess. Alright, so we're going to look over this real quick. Time of death, 2 a.m. The corpse was discovered in the women's changing room on the 2nd floor of the school zone. The victim died as a result of blunt force trauma to the head. That's the cause of death. Death occurred instantaneously. She always wanted to strengthen her body, but she refused Asahina's and Ogami's intentions to, or invitations. Waited until late at night, and we saw that, what's her name, Celeste, caught Fujisaki going there. Large blood stain was found in the dumbbell left in the women's changing room, and that's a huge dumbbell. Like a huge dumbbell. Fujisaki was constantly talking about how she wanted to be strong, complex born. Her weakness likely gave birth to an admiration for those who had the strength she wished she had. The only way to access to a changing room is like your own Electro ID, or no, not even necessarily your own, but your own genders. So your student Electro ID is returned to a letterbox, so one of those could have been used. And even though that's possible, or like even though these are really difficult to break, one of them couldn't have been used. One of them is unusable, and so it's apparently belonging to Kawada. However, Monokuma claims it's highly unlikely his is broken, and this might actually be Fujisaki's, if I had to guess, because we couldn't find hers on her body, I don't think. Past victims and all this, bloodbath fever, dissociative identity disorder, distance from girls but close to talking to guys. Carpet in the men's changing room has a brownish black stain, but apparently in Sakura's, that's like her coffee stain from the women's, so like the mats changed. Blood spatter was found in the poster in the women's changing room. The poster in the men's changing room is of a boy band popular with teenage girls, so obviously the posters have been switched. So it seems like the murder happened in the men's changing room, and then things were brought over to the women's changing room. Fujisaki's Electro ID was not found on her body post-mortem. Fujisaki's hands were bound with a rope-like object, obviously the extension cord from the library. And yeah, just for curfew, sneaking out. Cool. So we've reviewed all of our stuff. Our skills, what do we have? Remarkable influence. Increases your maximum influence by 2 points, effective during the class trial. I don't plan on using all these. I really don't. But I do plan on collecting all of them, because they're pretty cool. Voice of Gold. What is this? Increase the damage dealt when you obliterate an assertion. Wow. Exodia. Obliterate. Effective during machine gun talk battle. I don't know how you build up SP, but regardless, we're going to finish these preparations, and court is now in session. They call me Midnight Right. Finger the true villain. God, Monokuma, you really got to work on the phrasing. And only the villain gets punished, but make the wrong accusation and you all die. Except for the killer, of course. Let's see, first on the agenda, how about we start off things with the murder weapon. Let's to identify the weapon that killed Fujisaki. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I miss my Zono, even though she was backstabbing. I feel like it's pretty apparent that the dumbbell was the murder weapon. To decider show case file, desk lamp, and the dumbbell. So it's pretty much, oops, Fujisaki's cause of death. Oops, wait, I totally forgot the controls. How do I rotate my ammunition? Okay, L, perfect. Select ammunition, R is concentration, triangle to fire ammunition, square to open Electro ID, circle to fast forward, X is the silencer. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Okay. So we're gonna switch to the dumbbell. I don't know what that was. It was a metal pipe, dude. I'm missing so badly. That makes sense. Very murder, weaponry indeed. I feel so bad for Fujisaki. Okay. I don't know what was going on. Found the weapon used to kill Fujisaki in the changing room. Now I can actually pay attention on this. Was the blow to her head? This is true. So she was struck. But it's something blunt. But what was it? Okay, yeah, it was definitely this. Oh shoot, wrong button. Oh my gosh. It's been a while. I gotta, what's it called? Practice my aim. There we go. Little out of practice, so don't hate too much. Perfect. Aptitude 5. Still got an A on that. I'll take that. That was easy. This is the warm up. Wasn't the weapon used to kill her the dumbbell we found at the crime scene? It's covered in blood. Getting hit in the head really hard with that would definitely do the job. Not only was there blood on it, there wasn't anything else at the scene that could have done that to her. So the wound on the victim's head matches the shape of the dumbbell. Pretty fitting. You examined her wound? Kitty getting the job done. I'll take the floor from here and change its subject to that of the murder. To be fair though, Kitty could just like throw that out there like, oh yeah, I looked at the wound and it matches the weapon. So like to like hide the other weapon, you know? Although I don't think that's the case, but so everyone is just saying things here and doesn't really have a lot to back it up. Of course, I've already established you did it. Okay, Togami. Please. Culprit responsible for Chihiro Fujisaki's murder is the homicidal maniac genocider show. Okay, yeah. You and me both will figure that out. Did he really kill her? Or she? A non-stop debate is about to begin. New elements have been added. Would you like to see a tutorial? Yeah. This round, other students have begun chattering, interfering with your attempts to speak. Striking chatter with your ammunition will cause it to disappear, blocking you from making a refutation. Press the X button while targeting chatter to use your silencer and neutralize the interference. Okay, so there's going to be something I can shoot at that will be this chattering interference, and I can hit X with to like silence it, and that will allow me to refute whatever claim there is. If you miss the chatter and try to silence a legitimate assertion, you will be penalized with a reduction in your time limit. Please aim carefully. As a side note, if your action difficulty is set to merciful, chatter will not appear at all. You will not need to make use of the silencer, so please relax and focus on the problem at hand. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. Thanks, narrator. Appreciate it. And R is to focus and concentrate, to be more specific. Okay, desk lamp, dumbbell. What's going to be helpful in this? Probably the case file, if I had to guess. Culprit is genocider show. For real? This is indisputable. Oh. No, wait, that can't be true. No! Darn it. Why can't it? I mean, that's crazy. This is... There's no evidence. Oh, shoot, there was chatter. By the way, who exactly was Genocider Show? And that's the whole, like, first reel. Wow, this is really cool. Huh, I like this. For real? Oh, that's right, I don't have to, like, shoot anything, I just have to hit it. Okay. And why can't it be? Me. It's crazy. Alright, now I gotta be ready. Come on, come on, come on! What? What? Oh, did I miss the part I needed to hit? Yikes. I gotta work my accuracy. FaZe needs to hit me up. Oops. Come on. Now there's one more. This next one. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, I do need to hit the yellow text. Sorry, it's been a while since that first class trial. Just still trying to aim for that A rank. I'll take it. I'll take it. So there was evidence that it was Genocider Show, and it's based on the Genocider Show files that only Togami and I have seen. The file in the library's archives. Apparently there's a lot of top secret files and such in the archives. I don't feel like explaining. Togami. So arrogant. In any case, the file contains highly detailed reports on the Genocider Show murders. 2 distinguishing features to Genocider Show's crimes. Is that true, though? There's a message written in blood. Boobalicious fever! Easy there, Yamada. Easy there. Tame yourself. Bloodbath fever. Matters, though, is the other distinguishing feature, as this information hasn't been made public. It hasn't been made public. You tell him, Naegi. The other, unrevealed, crucifies his victims. Oreda. Or Areda. Apparently, Genocider Show crucifies all of his victims. Aside from Genocider Show himself, only those in the upper echelon of the police know about that. Yet Fujisaki was indeed crucified. Or do you think it might have been someone who spent time in the library? It begs the question, how did the culprit learn information about only the police and Genocider Show know? There's only one possible explanation. Culprit is Genocider Show. I don't know how I feel about that, because people could have had access to the Genocider Show files as well, if they were interested. Awada needs a new pair of pants. Does that mean that someone here is Genocider Show? Wow. Holy cow, going on the offensive right away. Genocider Show's true identity is Fukuoka Toko. Oh my gosh. Shots fired. Chotto mateo. Fukuoka can't stand the sight of blood. I've never heard of a serial killer who's afraid of blood. She both is and isn't Genocider Show. There's your answer. Telling riddles now? Just get to the point, dude. Hagakure is right. It's kind of like a riddle, but I feel like I understand. What Togami means by she both is and isn't Genocider Show is that she's got dissociative identity disorder. Epiphany anagram. Oh, that's right, I remember these. Letters remaining 3. R. D and I. O. I have no idea. R, G, D, L? What? Aid? Did? P or D? Dip? I don't know. Rid? Pig? Jip? I don't know. What is this? I don't know. Did? I was just supposed to say they did it? That was really weird. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, that was kind of bad, to be honest. Oh, DID. Dissociative identity disorder. Huh? That's what it said in the Genocider Show case file. You hypothesize the subject has a severe case of dissociative identity disorder. Doesn't mean Master Toko Fukawa. Oh, but it does. Strange behavior after seeing the body suggests exactly that. She has multiple personalities. What was it about Fukawa's behavior that would indicate she does? She stood up late, she lost consciousness. Her speech patterns? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, the way her speech patterns change. Think back to what happened when she passed out and then woke back up again. She was, like, very much a completely different person. She totally looked it, too. That's very true. That's pretty creepy. She's acting rather peculiar, yes. Her characteristic morose diction had vanished. Don't characterize me like that. That's so true, though. She's always so self-deprecating. Also, after she regained consciousness, she had no problem looking at Fujisaki's corpse, unlike her fear of blood before. One personality that is afraid of blood and one that isn't both reside within you. How do you explain Fukawa barricading herself in her room in fear of Genocider Show? Because she knows she's Genocider Show. Please. I still don't know how the murder would have happened then in that case. I will not let Genocider Show run free. Unless she's like secretly super strong. I'll banish that accursed homicidal maniac. She didn't lock herself in to prevent someone on the outside from entering, but to prevent someone on the inside from getting out. Yeah, I mean, I could have told you that. She's terrified of letting the homicidal maniac inside her kill someone. Why do you think you know all that? You misunderstand, Asahina. Her why doesn't mean why do you know, but why did you tell? Last night, just before Monokuma's little incentive charade, she and I had an unusual conversation. And there she revealed something absolutely fascinating to me, that a serial killer dwells within her, and she lives in constant fear of its outbursts. And that this is what caused her to become so gloomy and withdrawn. Isn't that right? Oh, baby! Togami! Oh, that's right, because they were really close, and she was like... She felt she could trust him, etc. Is it, Fukawa? You said you wouldn't say anything. That's right, they mentioned a promise when he was talking. He promised. Well, was that all a lie? You got the wrong idea. What did you think would come of unloading your misery on someone who never asked? This isn't some romance novel. This is the real world. Uh-oh. She's just gonna, like, go bat crazy and, like, kill everyone in the room now. You broke your promise first. I seem to recall you saying something to the effect of, no matter what happens, I will not allow Genocider to kill anyone as long as we are here. But despite that... Yikes. So sorry. I couldn't keep our promise, but you don't need to worry. I won't let her run free. I won't let Genocider run free anymore. Okay, yeah, this seems like it's a wrap. Like, Fukawa definitely did this. But how is the real question. Said if I kept my promise, you'd go out with me. That's why I made the promise. Once again, you got the wrong idea. In any event, you were unable to keep your promise. Was the thrill of murder too much for you to resist? I tried. I did everything I could to hold her back. Unfortunately, it seems trying wasn't good enough. This is quite the showdown going on here. Oh my goodness. Is this over? The next moment. She gonna wake up different personality? Definitely. Oh my god. You mean it's my turn to play? That is definitely a... Oh, they changed her name too. Genocider Show. Yikes. Guess the cat's out of the bag. Whatevs, what can you do? Superhero High School homicidal maniac. Genocider Show here. Real name's Toko Fukuwa, but screw that. Wow. What the heck? Wow. I mean, I figured it was Fukuwa, but like they did her Genocider Show character really well. What's the matter if I got multiple personalities? What's the matter if one of them's a serial killer? But the other way, they're just some minor character flaws. Yo, that is creepy. She's a creepy character when she's Genocider Show. Her energy's through the roof. Sound murder resides in a sound mind and body. Yeah, no kidding, Sakura. There are two sides to everything in the world. Just as there are 9 tails behind every 9 heads, just as there is a lie behind every truth. Behind Little Miss Gloomy is a gaiety brighter than the sun. Wow. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward that Genocider Show did it, but how? There have been rumors going around that you might be the Puppet Master. What do you have to say to that? Most certainly, I am the one, the only, the Puppet Master. Just kidding. Of course she's not. Don't go put me on the same level as that psycho. Lol, Monokuma throwing shade. Though you know, what I've noticed recently, the cops out there and the people too are pretty helpless. I mean, look, they let this doofus of a serial killer run wild. I know I'm not innocent, but come on, that's life. Living is, in a sense, the act of hurting others. I've heard this argument plenty before, you know, by breathing, you're taking someone else's air, by eating, you're taking someone else's food. While that's true to an extent, I wouldn't say it's justification for taking that to the next level, you know, killing each other. People hurt others so they can live, and they live so they can be hurt. Not. We're all convinced now that Fujisaki was murdered by this homicidal maniac. Given she even has a motive, there's no doubt about it. A motive? Remember what Monokuma said to us yesterday? That if someone hadn't graduated within 24 hours, he would reveal everyone's secrets? Now suppose Toko Fukuwa's shameful memory or deep dark secret was that she was Genocider Show. If that information came to light, it would undoubtedly be her ruin. Sure, her motive was that she did not want her secret revealed, no matter what the cost. I see. Naruhodo. Too bad though, I didn't do it. What? Can't imagine anyone other than a homicidal maniac could kill someone in such a brutal fashion. Sorry, hun, but that's the truth. Wait, what? She didn't do it? Yeah. Who would trust a serial killer? They're probably right. I want to agree, but something just doesn't feel right. Should hear her out, get her side of the story in more detail. Huh, this is interesting. Non-stop debate about this, I guess. That's not Fujisaki's corpse, missing stain. Sorry, but this episode's been running late and I don't have a ton of time, so we're gonna have to come back to this in the next episode. Wow, that threw me for a loop. Genocider Show apparently didn't do the murder, and if she didn't, then who did? I'm dumbfounded. I'll be thinking about it before the next episode. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete. Danganronpa.